Okay, hey folks. I think I had a bit of a recording flub again, and I went north. So what I did is I was going north, you know, and this is actually the heart of the thing. So we are actually already here, and yeah, there we go. There's something. There's a corpse up there. I hope that is not the Mushroom Man. Human remains. It can't be the Mushroom Man. Okay, well, let's make our way through the soup and let's see what do we have here. We have human remains, eater's flesh, and a scroll. Well, let's pick up the eater. What is this? Your eyes lose focus in the spongent craters of a coral moon. Is this the flesh of the gods? Oh dear. Let's get this, I guess. Let's get the scroll. Let's see. Also, I got the skin itching on my way up here. I accidentally ran into spores, and now that happened. I did pour a lot of stuff on myself. I think I poured some honey. Yes, and some water. I'm going to try the water again, just, I don't know, maybe that does work, but it probably doesn't. It actually kind of does. Did I actually... Yeah, and I ate a yuckweed just for shits and giggles. I don't know. Okay, whatever. Let's see. If we get a fungus infection, we have corpus collis, so we might actually be able to get rid of that at some point. But for now, let's take a look. What is eater's flesh, actually? It's food, okay. Scroll bound by a strand of kelp. Several sheets of tattered age-stained parchment bound together by a strand of kelp from a distant reef. Interesting. Let's read this. Oh, it's 10 pages. That's a lot. Probably not going to be able to read all of this aloud. Yeah, that's not going to happen. I come from the West. My parents sold me into slavery as a babe. Oh yeah, they start at the beginning. So who is this actually? The reefs. At 5 and 10 years I ran away. I roosted with an eremite. The free seer first noticed me. I rose to prominence in his court. I stood by his side as he treated with the Toildars of Odrum. Okay. There's a lot of stuff here. It is dusk. I sit on the bank of a river. Let's see if there's anything that we need from this. And there's a lot of story here. Arrived at Kiakukia. Smoked mushroom. Asked nothing in return. Okay, let's see. Closer to the grove of fungi and its preposterous promise. With the eater's flesh on my lips. Salvation awaits me, I promise to take it. Okay. How did I survive the Great Desert? Okay, there's a lot of stuff going on. Righted by a brown-skinned man with a knife and glowing cat at his feet. Well, there's some psychedelic stuff going on here. I misstepped. She neared me. I come now to Qud and the seekers of the sightless way. The chanting compounded... Oh yeah. There's some weird stuff going on. The elder no Pto. The name in defiance of my captivity, even at the risk it incurs. Knew nothing at first, but my absence dawned in time. The continuity was broken, and Pto sent agents to seize me. Even now they near. It is too late. Though I sit near a stream of primordial soup, though clouds and spores surround me, it is too late. My invocation of Pto's name fixed my location and trajectory. The Eater's flesh is mine now, but the Chosen will be here in corporeal form too soon. Could I have lived outside the aggregate for very long in any case? I do not know. The solitude wears on me as much as my flight. I have one last sundering to perform. A sundering, a memory of a distant life, a lost dream takes hold. I sunder the mind of a foe to protect a lover. Well, that is certainly something. But what's going on now? There's a bunch of slimy stuff here. Monosludge. I wonder if... let's take a quick look at something. Equipment, factions, quests. Yeah, no. No, factions, that was the one. Man, I'm kind of scatterbrained right now. Do we have slimes? Oozes, minus 40, so maybe that's why they are actually... It might actually be pretty good that they are friendly. Liquid stop reacting, because they constantly spawn over there, don't they? I probably have to eat the Eater's flesh, don't I? I guess that's what's going on. It's going to make us sick because we have already eaten a lot. Yeah, I think from the honey that I ate. Oh Christ. There was actually something. Let's see. I think one screen to the south. There was a group of Barathromites here, which is interesting. Or like a few screens to the south, I don't know. Maybe here? Man, I'm not sure. Have I hallucinated them? No, they are here. Okay. Hello. See? So we have an esteemed Barathramite tinker. Doesn't really have anything interesting. A lot of data disks. That's actually something I'm gonna do at some point. Like, at least with a new character. Is I'm going to learn at least some tinkering. And that actually comes from a really good piece of advice that Jeff Kizzed in the comments gave me. You know, to learn a bunch of item mods, and with those item mods you can actually really do some good stuff to the stuff that you have, to modify. Like if you find like all this crazy good equipment here, you can modify them and make them better actually. So that's something I would probably do at some point. I'm bloated and I'm pretty sure I have to eat the Eater's flesh. We're still bloated. We just wait for a long while. I think we can wait here. There's a bunch of monosludge going on over there. Are you going to attack me? You're not going to attack me, aren't you? Okay. You're just running around. Now we are sated. I think now this should work. Let's try it. Yes! Eat the god's flesh. You will receive 1,000... Maybe I should actually take a look at the... Now we're bloated and... Oh dear! Now everything is warping around. Well, this is going places. Oh, there's a path now. That hasn't been here before, hasn't it? Christ. Well, here we go. Let's follow this. Man, this is taking... This is going places, this game. Are we still doing alright in terms of everything? Yes, we are. Okay. Yeah, your skin itches. Damn. We're going to have a fungus infection. I hope it's not going to be too bad. If it is, we're going to have to get rid of it. Follow the coral path. Are you Pax Klanq? Yes, you are Pax Klanq. Klanq puff at you? Okay, your thirst is mine, my water is yours. Let's do this first. Strangers and roots went down, okay. I have some gossip that may interest you. Yes, I have. Okay, well. You can get infected by stuff. Ask you to join me, friend. Do you have any secrets? Let's see. The fungus forest. Alright. Oh well. Why are you the color of coral? And why did the brick road outside only appear after I eat the eater's flesh cap? Want no visitors, so Klanq relocate workshop, half dimension away. Tastiest altar viewing plane. Okay. I'm here to collect a debt for the Barathromites. That's probably what we have to do. Prickles? Klanq Miss Prickles. Well, you can repay the debt now. Barathrum wants you to build something. A climber. He said only you can do it. Klanq care little for debt. But you owe Barathrum, he needs your help. Klanq puff on debt. Is there anything I can do to change your mind? Excuse me? You host Klanq, you spread Klanq for Klanq, then your Klanq shrivels away. Select limb to infect. Oh dear. We're gonna have 2 fungus infection. Left hand, left arm. We cannot actually have this going. We're gonna have him on our face. I think this is actually the least worst thing that we can have it on right now. Puff spores. You contracted Klanq on your face. Spread Klanq around Qud in 4 ways of your choosing. Good quest step. Okay, things have got weird. Now we have Klanq. What do we have to do? Return to Gridgate and speak to Barathrum. Yeah, Klanq. At least it gives us 1 armor value. Plus 1 intelligence. Honestly, a little creepy. Yes, indeed. Alright, here we are now. Don't know what's going on there. Probably the sludge, isn't it? Oops, are you attacking me? No. You're just running around. We're just gonna go back right now. I kind of hope that this now cancelled out the other fungus infection, but I'm not positive that it did, actually. So, now I have to deal with 2 fungi. Also, what did I have on my face, actually? I still wore the Vinewood Sap mask. I could have probably found something better at some point. If we just go to the left, we should get out of here. Where am I? Oops, there's a bunch of salt. Let's go back to Gridgate, and I have to... I still don't know what this... I have to do stuff with Klanq? I'm not sure. Let's see. Let's see. Where am I? There I am. Oh no! Oh god! It was a sudden fungus again. Yeah, we're probably gonna have to do a lot of fungus removal. Oh, my skin itches. Yes, indeed. After this. Yeah, there's another one. Fuck. Oops, that was maybe too much water, whatever. Let's take a... let's take a look at the book. Corpus Colliers. Look. Oops, no. Read. Iron Shank, Moon King Fever, Glot Rot, Fungal Infections, Fickle Gill. Yeah, we had that before. Takes 2 or 3 days to complete. Itchiness of the skin. Yeah. Wax flab. Treatment for all fungus is the same. Antifungal cream must be concocted from gel and acid. Okay. Desalinated slime. A raw segmented mirthworm corpse to stimulate intestinal immunity. 2 hours of ingesting the corpse, use a spray bottle to apply 1 gram of the concoction to the infected skin. Okay, so we need we need to collect slime and desalinate it with one of these tablets, right? And acid. Okay. That would be possible to do. Segmented we don't have a spray bottle though. But maybe you can actually, if you use the fix-it spray foam, maybe it leaves a spray bottle, I'm not really sure. Or spray a brain, you know? I'm not really sure about that. And you have to do some very specific things, but okay. That would be something we could deal with. It will be a quest to do this, but we could. Can you just go out of this fucking fungus forest? That would be very nice. This would actually be something to keep in mind for subsequent runs, is to actually take some preparations against the fungus. Like before we go here. Okay, here we go. Is it still warping around? We need to go back to Grid Gate now, don't we? Yes, we do. I could have just used the recoiler. I'm so stupid. Man, I should not play at this time of the day. So, Grid Gate recoiler. Activate. You are transported. I don't need to leave the forest to do this. Jesus. Q-Go? I mean, to actually perform tinkering, I would have to get Tinker 1 for 100 SP, okay. My skin still itches. Why do you attack me? Well, let's just not attack back, whatever. I convinced Pax Klanq to construct the climber. Thank you. On to mode. What's the quest now? Spread Klanq onto heirlooms of Qud. Spread Klanq in Joppa in 4 ways. Okay. Almond Porch. Depth of at least 20 levels. So Almond Porch is going to be easy. Joppa is going to be easy. Onto an empty injector, we can do that. And we could try to go really deep in one of the ruins. What are heirlooms of Qud? The Tishwasher's wife. Okay. We are still tripping balls. You're going to follow me, right? I'm going to kill that thing once we are out of there. Oh, are you not going to come with me? No, you're not. Okay, there we go. That's a clay pot. Euclid is dead! Okay. Fickle gill on our head. Fuck me. Remove. Yeah, we cannot remove that. So what did we have on our head before this? Ah, the fullerite armet. And that has reduced. That has reduced our armor value. Just by 1, because Klanq actually has 1 armor value, but... And our dodge value went up, so it's not that bad, but I don't want this. Okay, at some point we should probably remove this. Also before it infects more. What is the quantum mode? That I want to know. Huh. It floats about. It's floating nearby, that's interesting. It's floating nearby and it gives us armor and dodge value. That's really good. Thing is, we don't really have another... I mean, we do have the... You know what? Let's do this right now. And we do have the... Oops, not this. No. The cybernetics thing, don't we? Why are we so weak? I do not have this maul in my hands anymore. Wonder why that was. Okay, that was strange. And now at least the morphing is gone. That's good. Okay. Having that on our head, it could have been worse. Everything could have been worse. So what we're gonna do is I'm going to drop one of the empty injectors. Drop 1. And how does this work now? Puff spores. I don't know. Let's do this, I guess. What's that actually? Onto an empty injector. Well, I did it. How does that work? Can we do anything with the empty injector? How do you puff on an item? And apply an empty injector? Yeah, no, we're just bleeding. That is not... Consortium of Feta is not going to be happy with us. Fungi in turn. Thing is, still. How can I? Also, all the other empty injectors are now gone. There's some weirdness going on here. Well, okay. So, let's start with going back to Joppa. And we're going to... Oops. What did I do? I equipped the chopper recoiler, that was a bad idea. Where are we? Chopper recoiler. Activate and transport it. Transport it here. Let's do this. Yeah, that was a quest step. I don't know how the empty injector thing works. I'm going to have to find this out, I guess. Is this an heirloom of Qud? No, right? It's not. Oh, that hurt them. Aha, that hurt them. Now they are hostile. Yeah, let's fuck everything up. How about that? Isn't that going to be a good idea? Yeah, let's murder the water vine farmers of Joppa. Well, how about that? Okay, so we did this Omon port. That's far away. To heirlooms of Qud. Of at least 20 levels. Okay. Well, let's do some grid gauge recoiling. Go back up here. And I guess we could just go down a ruins area. You know? Go down a lot and like this, for example. Let's go here. Let's explore this for a bit. Also, interestingly enough, we don't have a light source, but we are still seeing. Is it because of Klanq? I'm not sure about that. That's interesting, right? This is actually light. This is not night vision. But where does the light come from? Can't be that. Can't be that. That's really strange. Or maybe the quantum mode is actually with the light of auroras absorbed eons ago. Okay, so the quantum mode actually emits light. So that thing is actually completely fantastic. That's good. Is this an heirloom of Qud? No, probably not, right? Let's do a... Oops. 4 more turns. Boom. Nope, that does not count. Well, let's just start making our way down 20 levels deep. Dawn gliders around. They are friendly. Maybe I should actually not do this one, because there was probably a reason why I did not continue, was there? Or maybe there wasn't, because this is just where it continues. Because I have not been in here. Maybe I just stopped for some reason. Yeah, the giant amoebas are neutral. Taco Suprema, why not? Man, that's a find for the ruins, isn't it? You'll find them more often later on, but... Nope, that indeed does not work. Alright. King Crab. There we go. What are you cloning? You know what? I'm going to end the video here. See you again next time.